We all run through life chasing money, chasing validation, chasing success. But we never stop and ask, who am I really? And because we never ask, we never find. Aristotle once said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. That line has survived thousands of years. But here's the truth. Most people never stop to actually live it. They are simple words, but they hold the power to transform everything you do. And today, we're going to break it down, piece by piece, until you feel it in your bones. Not just hear it, not just think it, but live it. Why knowing yourself matters. Think about this. How many people go through life chasing something, money, status, approval, without ever stopping to ask, is this even what I want? They wake up, they grind, they copy what others are doing, but they're living someone else's script, not their own. And then they wonder why they feel empty, why success doesn't feel like success, why happiness slips through their hands. It's because they don't know themselves. They're actors on a stage, performing a role written by society, their parents, their peers, or social media. But here's the truth. Until you know yourself, your life will never truly be yours. Knowing yourself gives you clarity. It gives you direction. It gives you freedom. Without it, you're lost. And most people don't even realize they're lost. The mirror test. So how do you actually know yourself? It starts with brutal honesty, the kind of honesty most people run from. Ask yourself, what am I good at? What am I terrible at? What fears control me? What habits are destroying me? What do I truly value beyond money and status? Sit with those questions. Don't rush. Don't lie to yourself. Most people would rather distract themselves, scroll endlessly, binge watch, keep busy, than face their own reflection. But that's why most people stay stuck. The first step to wisdom is facing yourself. It's not glamorous, it's not easy, but it's real. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses. Knowing yourself means knowing your strengths, but just as importantly, your weaknesses. If you know your strengths, you know where to attack. If you know your weaknesses, you know where to defend. Think of a lion. The lion knows it's not the fastest animal in the jungle. It can't outsprint a cheetah. But it doesn't need to. It relies on power, timing, patience. That's its strength. Now imagine if the lion tried to live like a cheetah, always sprinting, chasing endlessly. It would burn out. It would fail. Humans make the same mistake every day. They ignore their natural strengths and chase someone else's path. Wisdom is knowing, this is who I am. This is where I thrive, and this is where I struggle. Then you design your life around it. Discipline and self-mastery. Here's the deeper layer. Knowing yourself isn't just about personality. It's about discipline. If you know your temptations, you can prepare for them. If you know your excuses, you can catch them before they control you. For example, if you know you procrastinate at night, don't set your most important tasks for late hours. Do them early. If you know you waste time on your phone, delete the apps that drain you. Don't trust your willpower. Structure your environment. That's self-mastery. And it starts with self-knowledge. The wisest warriors don't just fight others. They fight themselves, their laziness, their fear, their anger. And they win. That's real power. Living in alignment. When you know yourself, something powerful happens. You live in alignment. Your actions match your values. Your goals match your true desires. Your life reflects you, not someone else. That's why Aristotle called it the beginning of wisdom. Because wisdom isn't just about knowledge of the world. It's about knowing how you fit into it. A man who knows himself can walk away from things that don't serve him. He can say no. He can stand alone if he has to, because he's rooted in truth. And here's the secret. When you live in alignment, success follows naturally. You stop chasing, you start attracting. Because people can sense when someone is real, when they're not pretending. The challenge. So here's my challenge to you. Stop running, stop distracting yourself, and face the mirror. Ask yourself the questions you've been avoiding. Dig deeper than you ever have. Be willing to sit in the discomfort. Because when you finally know yourself, when you uncover the truth about who you are and what you want, you unlock the wisdom to shape your destiny. And that's the beginning of everything. So don't wait. Don't delay. Your life depends on it. Know yourself, and the world is yours.